Alright, we all know about the Kyrie Irving controversy. The man was legit banned from the NBA indefinitely and lost his biggest brand deal, the one with Nike. Despite all that, he refused to apologize at the start. So today I want to talk about whether Kyrie Irving even cares about playing in the NBA or even basketball in general. Let's get right into it. First up, what did Kyrie do in the first place? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and assume that y'all were living under a rock for the past few weeks, and assume you guys have no idea what's been happening in the world of basketball. Okay, so Kyrie Irving recently went under fire after he tweeted about supporting a film that had clearly expressed a bunch of anti-Semitic views. That was a pretty big mess up right there. But hold on, it gets better. Within 24 hours of him tweeting this, Nike was like, nah, we ain't having it, and dropped Kyrie from their lifetime deal faster than you drop a hot potato. As if that wasn't enough, the Brooklyn Nets later issues Kyrie a suspension for 5 games. Now it's important to know the fact that the NBA commissioner himself, Adam Silver, invited Kyrie to his office and sat down with him. The boss tried to figure out why Kyrie posted what he did and whether he fully understood the repercussions of what he'd done. I'm guessing it didn't go Kyrie's way because Silver wasn't very happy after the meeting. As it stands right now, Irving is getting hate from all sides. My man went from superstar to punching bag overnight. And I honestly don't think anything can save him at this point. It's not the fact that he did something so messed up, the real problem is the fact that he doesn't seem the slightest bit sorry for anything. Next up, what did the Brooklyn Nets say? Now, you guys don't have to worry. It wasn't like the Nets took action without giving Kyrie a chance to set things straight. See, he had 2 separate opportunities to save himself, but he woke up and chose violence. The latest opportunity came in the form of a press conference when a reporter asked if he was sorry for what he said. Kyrie didn't give a straight answer, and instead, somehow managed to spin his answer in a way that made him look like the victim. Whatever he thought was happening clearly wasn't working. The Brooklyn Nets were not impressed. Later they issued a statement talking about how Irving wasn't fit to be associated with the Nets. So now you're probably wondering what exactly they did to punish Kyrie. Well, they decided to hand him an indefinite suspension and refused to allow him to play with team colors unless he completed a 6-step remedial program. Even that wasn't a surefire way to get him back on the team. They said they would think about it on whether they even wanted him back. You know, you'd think that at this point Kyrie would get the message that what he did was severely messed up and he should consider apologizing. However, an apology was the furthest thing from the superstar's mind as he continues to defend himself. It's commendable how he keeps standing considering both his social legs have been, in every sense of the word, chopped off. Coming up, has he done anything like this in the past? See, the funny thing here is the fact that it's not like I was surprised when I first heard about what Kyrie had done. The man has been teetering on the edge for a long while now. I mean, I was jarred when I heard about his tweet, but like, come on, y'all can't sit there and say you didn't expect something like this to happen. Okay, so let me take you guys on a trip down memory lane. A small while back, Kyrie was banned by the Nets from training with his teammates for not being COVID vaccinated. The man is an anti-vaxxer. Look, I'm all for having your own beliefs and all, but if there's an official regulation about something and everybody is being forced to do it, why would you go ahead and assume things would be different for you? I have to admit, it was pretty funny to read the Nets statement in response to Kyrie's stance on the vaccination policy. They were all like, we're proud of our boy Kyrie and the choice he's made, but like, he can't play with us because of it. Yeesh, I'm experiencing secondhand awkwardness. I honestly think hell will freeze over before Kyrie decides to go through a full season without pulling something like this. Anyways, after that incident happened, I kinda had a feeling that something big is coming sometime soon. Kinda like a sixth sense, you know? Kyrie isn't doing himself any favors with the way he's handling this whole situation right now. And if things don't change, I don't think we'll see him back on the court anytime soon. Moving on. Does he even regret any of his actions? Alright, I know I've mentioned this in passing throughout the video, but I felt like it was necessary to have a small portion of the video dedicated to this. The big question is, does Kyrie regret any of it? Well, he does not. Now, I don't think if this is some tough guy act he's putting on or if he's delusional, but hey, kudos for sticking to his stance. It's not like Kyrie didn't have a chance to fix things early on. If I'm being honest, things probably wouldn't have gotten this bad if he just bit down on his pride and said he was sorry. However, it is what it is, and this is where we're at now. Next up, what does this mean for his future with the Nets? Well, I'm sure you all know what the Nets have to say about how they were planning to deal with Kyrie in this whole situation. They recently released a statement about how they expected Kyrie to undergo a whole 6-step plan to ensure he understands what his actions entailed and how they negatively affected other people. Now, a few people did step up and talk about how Kyrie isn't all that bad. People were all like, he doesn't exactly understand the kind of power he holds over people thanks to his fame. I don't think that's the case at all. I feel like he knows exactly how much influence he has and intended to use it for his own means. Now, don't get me wrong, I hope to God that I'm wrong and Kyrie isn't actually like that. But unfortunately, all the evidence is pointing to the fact that Kyrie doesn't care about how his actions affect other people, and has somehow managed to conjure up the mindset that he's the victim in this whole situation. Coming up, will things ever be the same? This is a hard one to answer. See, every time anyone does anything stupid, the internet is infamous for making sure you never forget about it. So, on a very small scale, let's think about someone who goes viral for doing something dumb. Well, that's a permanent stamp right there. So, when a celeb messes up, whoo, it's a whole ass bright neon sign. With that being said, I honestly think that Kyrie might never be able to step foot into the NBA again. Even if he somehow manages to come back, I don't think he's going to have a fun time there, considering there are going to be a lot of people that are going to be mad at him and what he did. Things like these aren't easy to bounce back from. Still though, the inner Cavs fan within me wants all of this to be a fever dream, and I want to wake up to a world where Kyrie Irving is still making history on the court and making sure to break ankles every game. I'm not gonna lie, every controversy aside, he's one of the best players in the NBA, and it would be pretty cool to watch him ball again. Finally, does he even care about playing basketball anymore? And now, the reason you clicked on this video in the first place. The big question is on everybody's mind. Does Kyrie even care about playing basketball anymore? Does he even care about his career tanking? If I'm being honest, from what I've seen from his press conferences, he doesn't seem too concerned about being suspended from the NBA. On the contrary, it seems like he's enjoying the limelight and the ability to express his views. Look, like I said before, I'm all for having your views and believing in what you want. But it's no secret that if you want to make it as a celeb and not end up getting canceled, you're gonna need to go along with the norm. Maybe Kyrie should take a page out of Tom Cruise's book and check out how Tom is into Scientology and all, but that doesn't make it a big point in the media. That way he's able to believe in whatever he wants and it doesn't end up affecting his career in the slightest. Well, that's a wrap for this video. Do you think we'll see Kyrie in the NBA anytime soon? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you at the next one!